Just to continue our discussion regarding the assurance and auditing principles, we have what we call the concept of assurance. In everyday conversation, some people will be asked you, "What is my assurance?" Right? It means like, how can you be so sure that something is correct? Every day, people make decisions as what is written in the book, what time to wake up and what clothes to wear. So every day we have to choose even whether to go to work or not. Okay, and what time to go home. The list of decisions to be made with virtually endless. In life, decision making is unavoidable. Okay, according to this book, consider the following situations. The professor tells the book in accounting is obsolete and must be replaced. Okay, so your professor tells you your book is obsolete and should be replaced. One of the decisions you have to do: are you really buying a new book or not? And the Play Store advertises a certain MP3 player as the best value for money. That is the advertisement. Then you ask yourself, like, should you buy or not, right? And a doctor urged you to get an anti-flu flu shot or vaccine. The decision you have to make is whether to have the flu shot or not, right? And management of ACB company distributes quarterly reports showing 15% increase in net income compared to the net income for the same period last year. Then again, your decision that you have to make is whether to buy a share of stock of this company or not. And a political campaign shows that Mr. Ronald Trump is the man for the people, the best choice for president. Again, your choice is whether to vote for Mr. Trump or not. Yes, and based on this, everything that these samples that we have um, read, it's not really like you just have to decide like on the moment. You have to make a research, just as what happened last year. There was an election for president, right? And unfortunately, many people just relied on the sweet messages or sweet promises of the uh, how should I say, the candidates for president and for senators, right? Or some of them even will dance and will sing. The question is really, how many people in our country did actually made a research or spend some time on the internet searching for the qualifications of the leaders that they decided to elect, right? Not only that, they have decided to research, did they really put a qualification for every leader that they want to choose? For example, a president. Do you know what's the work of the president? What department he's handling? Is he a legislative officer of the government? Is he a judiciary? Is he from the executive branch? And aside from that, did people actually research what is the work of the president? Is he an economic manager, right? Like, will be the one responsible for the economy? Because most people don't have even an idea what is he be doing. So when you don't have an idea what the president will be doing, you don't have any idea what qualifications that you have to list down, right? Because once you did do your research on what will be he will be doing, most likely will be able to come up with the list of qualification, and based on the list of qualification, then you will be able to narrow down your choices rather than just base your idea on like the name of the person, like his father, his parents. You will be able to come up with more objective list, and based on the list, you will be able to narrow down and maybe zero in to the most qualified applicants. And to do so, you will be doing a research, not just watching these videos or promotional videos in YouTube on TikTok, but rather you will be able to objectively choose the right person for the job, not based on your emotion, not based on those promotions, but based on the criteria that you have set up and based on your research. This is the same thing with uh, these situations. All these situations require making decisions. Your decision to get a new book, to get a new player, and all of the others are depend what you know about each of available alternatives, right? So it depends on your knowledge. So you just don't decide based on the information that have given you, but rather based on the information that you have gathered. The relevance and reliability of information is critical for making the best decision in a given situation. The information age brought about an upsurge in the amount of data that a user can consume right now, right? Because we have already the internet, there is a lot of information that you can get from the web, and you have the access, and the manipulation information has never been easier, right? So it's not only that you have the access, but also the people uploading information on the internet